Good news, guys. I'm more than happy to announce to you that WES goes fully digital now, and you can get your credential report in less than 1 week. Unlike prior to now, when you have to spend several months doing your credential assessment, now in less than 7 days, you can get your ECA report. Continue the rest of the video, let me show you how. Hey guys, it's your girl WeScreen back again with another video. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for joining. Please consider subscribing below and make sure you turn post notification bell on as well. And if you're a returning subscriber, you know the vibes, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't hesitate to leave a comment down below and don't forget to share with your friends as well. This has actually changed in the last couple of months, but I do have a video where I talked about assessing your credential or doing a credential assessment using WES, and things has changed since the past year, no thanks to COVID. It's a good news actually, so I just thought to do an updated video as to how to go about your credential assessment and get your ECA report in about a week. So pretty much, as we all know, since the pandemic, a lot of things has changed. Businesses and institutions has had to re-strategize and come up with ways to continue to run their business regardless of the fact that everywhere is on lockdown. So WES went fully digital, and now you can complete your credential assessment as quickly as possible. Unlike before, where you have to mail your document, you have to mail your transcript and all that, you can upload your transcript in your profile. Your school can e-fax your transcript as well, and you don't have to do the old manual process that takes a whole lot of time. And also the verification of transcripts are done electronically. So a lot of things has actually changed, but I'm happy to announce to you the 5 most important things that has changed since this digitalization. The first thing that changed is that you can now upload files into your WES My account. So when you create an account for your credential assessment, you get a reference number, and once you pay, you can use that reference number to send your documents. But now you can always upload your documents into your profile. You don't have to mail your documents anymore, and you can upload your degrees, your certificates, or translations as well if your program was not taught in English language. So you can upload all of that document into your WES account. The second thing that has changed is that schools and institutions are now allowed to e-fax their transcripts, exam results, or mark sheets to WES, so they don't have to mail it like they used to do before. They can do an electronic faxing. For your school to be able to do that, that means they must be enabled or have signed up for ECAs, and that makes it much more easier. Just to give you a good idea as to how that works, let's hop onto my computer and I can show you how it is. You will come up to this link. I'll put it in the description box, don't worry, and select Canada, then select using for IRCC. Country of education, I would select, say, South Africa. Then status of completion, I would say completed. Type of education, I would say higher education. Name of institution, I would say University of South Africa. Then degree name, I would say bachelor's, and say advanced nursing. I just select any random one. Then view. Then you see all of the documents that you need to send to WES, your academic transcript. And if you schooled at the University of South Africa, you'd see that your school can send your document electronically to WES. So this would be how you can determine if your school can send to WES. Just because I have a lot of viewers from Nigeria, I also went extensively to do a research trying to do the credential assessments from Nigeria. So you go on to this page, I'll link it in the description, then you scroll down and click on request to view service. So this is the list of all of the universities that can electronically send their documents to WES. If you want, you can use the search bar to type in the name of your school. The third thing is electronic file transfer expedites the application process for your credential assessment. Usually it could take between 3 weeks or 4 weeks for WES to completely evaluate your documents after receiving it. And even my credential assessment took over 4 months. And although most of the fault is from my school, because they did not respond to WES quickly enough and they didn't send the transcript early enough, but even at that, WES still took up to 4 weeks to complete the credential assessment, and that's not the same anymore. I know about 3 people that has been able to complete their credential assessment in a week. So I think I can say for a fact that this is actually working. Another important thing I would like to point out about the digitalization of credential assessment is it makes it a lot faster, cheaper, and easier to access your and easier to access your credentials. So instead of having to spend several weeks mailing your documents, spend a lot of money mailing your documents as well, it's just a lot faster to just upload, and that's it. I think that's a lot faster, and that's the way the world should be. The fifth thing that has also changed is that now you can also contact WES directly from your WES My account. Unlike before, where people used to reach out that, oh, they need to contact WES, they need to make some changes on their profile and all that. Now there's a button in your profile that allows you to contact WES directly. You can send them an email if you want as well. Also, some people that maybe they didn't start up with that process, or you have an ongoing application prior to the digitalization of credential assessment, you can always contact WES via Twitter. I have been able to successfully contact them on Twitter. I would look for their handle. I would put their handle on the screen, and you can also check the description box or check on their website. You can also send them an email, and I think they're also very active on Facebook. So you can try either of those methods to contact WES if you have to maybe modify your profile, add additional documents, or make any significant changes to your profile. That's another thing where you can contact WES. Another very important point I also need to mention is when you are planning, or if you want to do a credential assessment for Canadian immigration, you need to ensure that you are going to www.wes.org/ca. Please don't go to wes.org. If you go on that website, that would mean you are doing a credential assessment for the United States, and if you are trying to immigrate to Canada, you don't need that. I've seen a couple of people make that mistake, so you want to be careful to avoid making such. Ensure that you go on to wes.org/ca. The CA part of it is very important. Or if you go on wes.org, you can always switch the country to Canada. I think that would also work. Another very important thing I would like to point out here is, since everything is now fully digital, WES would provide you an electronic copy of your credential assessment, and you don't have to mail a copy. I mean, it's okay if you want to have a physical or a paper copy, just do the cheapest one. Because if you spend a lot of money to mail the documents down to your country or wherever you are, it's really not necessary, because when you want to apply for your immigration, you would only use the digital one at the end of the day. So when you're signing up for your credential assessment, ensure to choose the cheapest one to mail the document to your country, or avoid it if you can. The cheapest one is about $7 through Canada Post, so you can just choose that one and save yourself some change, unlike doing the courier method that is about $40 or $70. I'm not very sure. So you want to make sure you're saving yourself some change, as you'll be needing a lot of money in the future for your Canadian immigration process. Another very important pointer to note is that before you begin your credential assessment, you can use the WES degree equivalence tool. This would help you see what your foreign degree would be equivalent to in Canada before you begin the process of translating your document or assessing your document. This is just to help you know if WES is going to be the best organization for you to assess your credential, or maybe you should look for another organization entirely. WES is not the only credential assessment body out there. I always tell people you need to be sure that it's going to benefit you, and you would not be losing points if you choose to use WES. Here is how the degree equivalence tool works.
Then if you have another, you select the university as well, you search. Shout out to all my Ghanaian viewers. If you have another credential, you can add, but if you don't have, you can just continue. Then you continue again, you review all of the details. Then you scroll down and you see once you click on finish, they would email you a digital copy of your free assessment.
Anyway, I hope you guys find this video really helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you are yet to see the previous video on credential assessment, I'll link it in the description box, and I would also link it up here. Make sure you go check it out. If you enjoy watching this video, again, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't hesitate to subscribe if you are yet to subscribe below, and ensure you turn the post notification bell on as well. Don't forget to share with your friends. I'll see you guys in my next video. In the meantime, stay confident. Bye bye.